So namaste. I'm outside an operation theater where my dad is undergoing a relatively minor surgery. And at this time, I'm just considering a doubt which a student texted me yesterday. So that is regarding a verse in Hatha Yoga Pradipika where the author says, Hatam vina Raja Yoga, Raja Yogo vinam Hataha. So basically, it means that Hatha Yoga without Raja Yoga, it won't succeed. And Raja Yoga without Hatha Yoga, that won't happen either. And both have to be equally practiced. So then it's a bit confusing as to what these two terms are referring to. So when we study the text, we understand that by Hatha Yoga, the practice tools of Hatha Yoga are verily the body parts which is accessible to us, tangible to us. Hatha Yoga asanas involve, of course, the body parts, the limbs of the body, the spine especially. So that is one aspect which we need to practice. But by Raja Yoga, he clarifies that Raja Yoga is a deep, insightful state of absorption where we connect to a higher state. So we don't have to see it as a higher, but as a deeper state or a state which we generally don't recognize as a part of our existence. So Raja Yoga then we can say is more of an internalized experience, and it starts by working on what is externalized of ourselves, which involve the body parts. So we refer to the body in our school as that which is the present absence, and that is the layer of the externalized body, because for example this face and this hand and all of that is present to the senses. I can see it, so it's present. But if you look at it with any kind of deeper insight, say with a microscope or something, this present, that vanishes into something else, into tissues, into cells, into molecules, into atoms, into subatoms, and into space. So the shape which is so present is seen to be an absence. So that this whole layer, then we call it as the present absence. But then what is organizing from that subatomic level, what organizes these atoms into molecules, into tissues, into organs, that organizing intelligence, where is that? That's a part of us. That seems to be absent because we can't see it, but yet that is present. So that we call it as the absent presence. So Hatha Yoga takes us through the present absence, which is this body part, but it should be about, at least a part of it should be about connecting to that which is right now absent to us, but which we know that it is a presence. And that is the essence of ourselves, the absent presence. So both need to be equally attended to, intended. So then only the practice of Hatha will succeed in this particular context in which this author is presenting Hatha Yoga. So, and specifically he also says that when you succeed in Hatha Yoga, some of the telltale signals of it is you start to become leaner, and your face and eyes start to have some kind of a luster, some kind of glow. So that seems to be talking about that physical aspects, the shape aspects, what we say the present absent parts. But he says equally that you will also start to sense a vibratory kind of essence to you. Anytime you close your eyes and listen, you sense a vibration, you sense a sound, similar to perhaps when you immerse your head in water, you sense a vibration, you sense a sound. That kind of sound can be felt. Anahata nada, he says, you can experience. So then Hatha Yoga is progressing. For you to sense that vibrating kind of sound as part of you, you need to be attending to it. You need to have some idea about it, as well as you need to be attending. And what you attend to, you start to finally receive. So both these externalized shape efforts and this internalized state efforts, which he refers to here as Hatha Yoga and Raja Yoga, have to go hand in hand. Samabhyasat, then the whole practice will succeed. And he says breath holding is a good practice for that, kumbhaka. So, which will enhance this process towards Raja Yoga or that internalized experience. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to practice Hatha Yoga in terms of moderate internal retentions. So no mat is needed. Anytime, wherever you are, take a few breaths and just lightly hold them and experience that state. So, namaste.